Good afternoon and welcome to the live session of the Fundamental Right to Education Foundation, to Education Support Foundation and the Michael Kayode Ojo Education Reforms Movement. I want to say thank you for everyone who viewed the last live session all over the globe. It's wonderful having you with us again today. Please tell a friend, tell your family that we are live again. It's another interactive live session with you on this foundation and education matters. The last time we were here together, we were dealing with the history of the foundation and the works of the foundation, the visions of the foundation, and a lot of issues. We recognize the effort of Mr. Michael and Ms. Sarah. They were wonderful in our live session. Today, we are telling more stories about the project and works of the Fresfoundation and the MKO Education Reforms Movement. And we're beginning from what we did recently at the Fresfoundation and the MKO Reforms Movement, especially the teachers contest and appreciation project, which was conducted from December last year till March or April this year, concluded with the Fresfoundation MKO Education Stakeholders Conference. It was a wonderful event, and I have someone here with me today to come and tell it, or she is here to share her story. She was part of the Teachers Contest and Appreciation Project of the Fresfoundation. I welcome you, ma'am, and she will be introducing herself to us. I am still Babatunde Smith, what I used to call your privileged host, and I'm grateful to be here, and thank you again for viewing us. I want to say we have wonderful people here, and I want you to share, like our page, follow our page, tell somebody our live share to somebody, share on all your online spaces and direct them to this platform. I believe you're going to have a wonderful time with us. Please, ma, can we meet you, ma'am?
Yeah, good afternoon, viewers all over the globe. I am Olarogun Omotayo Damilola. I'm a teacher and a privileged one at that, because I enjoy what I do. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Olarogun Omotayo. Do you prefer I call you Omotayo all through this session?
Omotayo.
I love that. How did you get to know about the Fresfoundation Teachers Contest and Appreciation Project?
Yeah, I got to know through the LGA, Ifakoja LGA, and it was put on the platform for teachers to put in for it. Though I didn't put in at first, but the head teacher of my school, Kayode Primary School, in person of Mrs. Ogudan RI, she advised and encouraged us to try it out, that we might enjoy it at the end, which we did, because it was a beautiful experience.
I love that fact, which we did. It was a beautiful experience. So let's move to that stage. Share the experience. How was it like?
Wow, it was great, I would say. Starting from the first stage all through to the final stage. At first, I didn't see it as something big or enormous. The stage one was easy. We moved on to stage two. It was good. When we got to stage three, it was getting a bit tactical. I saw, will I be able to handle this alone? So I had to collaborate with some of my friends and colleagues. We had to sit down and talk about it. This is the topic. How do we go about this? And fortunately, we passed through stage 3 to stage 4. Wow, we were very excited. The questions were becoming tougher, but with God and ourselves, we came through to the final stage.
I love that aspect of this experience. There was teamwork in the process.
Yes.
Then you were competing with each other.
Yes.
You were actually...
we share experiences.
That's
then
good.
we go back to your feet, to your corner, to work on yourselves. That was how we did.
That's brilliant.
Thank you.
At what stage did you got to in the process?
The final. I was one of the top 20 finalists.
Wow! And a big applause for you, man. A big applause for you. She was one of the top 20 finalists, and it was beautiful having them in that contest. They were beautiful all the way. The top 20. It was a wonderful session. I want you to share your experience at the MKO Fresfoundation Education Conference. What was it like for you?
Wow, that was the first time I would attend such, since I started teaching. It was a beautiful experience. Having all those, my senior colleagues, I would say, the head teachers were there, important dignitaries, the chairman for Ifakojari, local government was an Honorable Shiju. That was the first time I met her. I was challenged by her recite. I was challenged, seriously. And a lot of things she said that day made me decide I was going to improve and work on myself better. She talked about writing free courses on Coursera. I keyed into that, and I've started working on myself. I just must keep getting better every day.
I love that part. I keyed into that, and I started immediately to improve on myself. I want you to push that further. How has this project in all impacted you as a teacher, and what do you think further you will be doing after this project?
Yes, thank you for that. This project, Fresfoundation and MKO, has brought a lot of things that I don't take consciously, or sometimes they've gone to my subconscious. I've brought them back to my conscious mindset. A lot of things that I might just overlook in class, but now it makes my class very exciting. My pupils look forward to seeing me every day. At times, due to traffic in Lagos, and I come a bit late, and they are always outside. Where's Ms. Omotaro? Where's Ms. I say, I'm here. I didn't miss school today. So every day we leave school fulfilled, myself and my pupils. I'm grateful to Fresfoundation for that. And before I finish my round, I have something just like a chair for you to say thank you for.
Before you do the chair, I want you to tell the world that I'm a public primary school teacher, and I want to review the thoughts of people about the public primary school, especially in Lagos and in Nigeria at large.
Yeah, I, Olaiwo Motaro Damilola, I'm a public primary school teacher. I was once in the private sector, but now I love being in the public sector because it gives me the opportunity to get to the grassroots of parents who do not have so much, and they have children who have to be educated. I go out of my way most times to give my pupils the best out of everything. Even when their parents can't afford it, I go out of my way to give them the best. So putting your pupils, your children, your words in public primary schools is not a bad thing now, because we, the 21st century teachers, we are putting in everything and we'll keep putting in our best to make Nigeria and the world a better place for children.
We too at Fresfoundation and MKO says we're proud of you.
Thank you very much.
Miss Olaiwo Omotayo, we are proud of you. We are proud of all public primary school teachers, all public secondary school teachers, as we're also proud of all private primary school teachers and all private secondary school teachers. Now to your cheers for Fresfoundation.
Yeah, for Fresfoundation, I have an awesome cheer to give to you for the wonderful experience, making us feel like pupils once again, not like teachers anymore. Being a pupil is a beautiful experience. So all through December till April, we had that wonderful experience. So awesome cheer to you. I go, hey. W-E-S-O-M-E. Fresfoundation, you are awesome, awesome, totally. Thank you.
Well, you see, these people for me, you see, I was looking like, but that's excellent. Thank you very much. On behalf of Fresfoundation and MKO, so we are proud of you. Thank you for coming to us today, and thank you for coming to share your experience with us. And we want to say at Fresfoundation, this one public primary school teacher. The project has impacted her in this way. We believe we can do more. We believe we can cover all Lagos State, we can cover all Nigeria, and continue with this same impact for all public school teachers. Because we believe when they are impacted, the schools, the pupils are impacted, and we will have a better future. It's nice having you around, man. Thank you again. We will be going for a short break. Please do use the break to tell somebody we are on, we are live. You drink water and join us very soon. Thank you, Maya, again.
Thank you. Hope to see you next year.
Very soon. I know you are preparing for next year already.
Very well.
We're back. Thank you for still staying tuned with us on this interactive live session of the Fundamental Right to Education Support Foundation and the Michael Kayode Ojo Education Reforms Movement. We are still telling the story of the Fresfoundation and the MKO Reforms Movement. I have with me another beautiful face. She was the winner of the Fresfoundation MKO essay competition 2022, the senior category. She was the winner, and when I said the winner, she did excellently well, and she's a proud education ambassador of the MKO Reforms Movement and the Fresfoundation. You see, we are in the same colors because she is also an education ambassador, and we are proud of her having won the right to the ambassadorial right of the education movement, and also a cash gift, a scholarship then, and also a right to be an author very soon. So it was wonderful last year, and this year we have started another journey of the Fresfoundation MKO essay competition. We are in the process, but now let's speak about what happened last year. Please, Ma, can we meet with you?
Good day, viewers. My name is Miss Olusegun Adeshewa. I was the winner of last year's essay competition of the senior category. It was really an exhilarating experience for me. An experience that changed my view, that showed me education is still fundamental in a girl's life. And not for us to just squander our time or our brains at home and try to do something with our lives and never giving up on our dreams. Because it was part of a dream come true for me. Of being a winner, I have no words. It's amazing.
Sharon says something very, very wonderful. Now, she said it's a privilege to show that education is still fundamental for the girl child. And Sharon saw that through the project last year. I had wished you would further on that. But Sharon, how did you get to know about the essay competition?
Should I say it's God's plan? And it was also through one of my aunts. She loves education a lot, Miss Sarah Kerele. But I was chanced to find it on Facebook at the time. But she told me I should go there again to see and to try. And I did. And with God's help and with everything, I'm glad I came out okay.
You did more than okay, Sharon. I will continue to echo that education is fundamental to every girl's child. Sharon says so. And that came out of our experience last year through the Michael Kayode Ojo Education Reforms Movement and Fresfoundation essay competition. During the process, how was it? Do you believe you were going to win at all?
Never. No, I didn't. I just a leap of faith, because at that time I was writing my WAEC, my NECO. I also finished JAM last year, so it was within that month I was writing. Just told me to take a leap of faith. I didn't even think I'll pass the first or second stage. I just did it so I would just try, and I'm glad it was really amazing. The first stage was, it was okay. Then the second stage was more tactical. Then the third stage, I just entered. I was even fasting that day. Because I couldn't afford to fail. And I'm glad that when I saw the question as I was writing, it was really wonderful for me.
How did you get to prepare for each stage? Did you have a mentor or a coach?
No, I didn't. I remember that the first time, that was my entry to the exam, I didn't sleep for a whole day. That was the entry to, because we had a first stage whereby participants will have to write for them to enter. I didn't sleep a whole day. I was reviewing and reviewing and reviewing and reviewing again. I slept around 8 the next day. I couldn't sleep. I was nervous about whether I'll be chosen or not. But I'm glad that the stage was really a life lesson for me. A life lesson that hard work and determination pays off, and with God, everything is possible. And that we should never look down on each other. So that was because I had people that discouraged me too, not to write. My mates, they were claiming it's only book, I know, and I'm glad it got me somewhere today. So education is fundamental. Education is the best. Education is the pathway for success. So that's what I'll have to say.
I repeat again, Sharon, I'll continue to echo her word. Sharon said, education is fundamental, and she has added again, education is pathway to success. Education is not a scam. And she added that hard work and determination plus fast and not sleeping got her to that stage. Sharon, you are a happy winner, and we know that this is just the beginning for you. How has it been since the time you won from last year when you were announced the winner of the 2020 edition? How has it been till date?
I still think it's not me that won. I still have that. Is it really me that has this privilege? Because, truth be told, I wanted to give up on writing for a while. I didn't want to write again, but MKO pushed me. They made that dream come alive again. And for that, I am sincerely grateful. My gratitude knows no bounds. I am grateful for their support and for them not giving up on me and on education.
MKO pushed that dream and made it alive again. She almost said no to writing, but having gone through the process, she told herself, I will continue to write. Let's talk about writing. Now, you are going to be an author very soon. Because you won, and part of winning means you are going to author a book. That's the right you won. Let's talk about your book that you wrote and will be published soon by the Fresfoundation. What's the book all about?
Oh, the title of my book will be Those Days. My book should be a biography of me, of what my dreams in secondary school, what I faced. Although there will be a little bit of fiction, but a big part of it is about me, the challenges I faced, and a lot of things. My first examination, how practical it was, and why a girl child up to today should not give up just because you're a girl. Your life doesn't end in the kitchen. Nowadays, the 21st century has made us known and has been pushing our movements that we should keep on moving forward. So that's what my book is all about. My book is about a girl child. That's me. So
Sharon Brooks is about Sharon, the biography of her life's journey. Still a young lady with great prospect. I know you'll be waiting to read that book soon. You'll get that book available very soon. Very, very soon. Sharon's book will go out to the public. She has the right to that book, and she's a proud author. And our book says the girl's child should have dreams, and the girl's child has right to education, and the girl's child should and can achieve success through education. It's been a very, very good time with you, Sharon. I want you to say something to the girl child. You are a girl child, and you have, by just going through an exit competition, you had a revival of your dream. I want you to talk to the girl child out there and everyone out there about what this means to you and how this has impacted them and the same impact that they can get from this.
thank you so much, sir. Uh, what I have to say is that you can conquer, you can walk, you can dream, no matter what. Because I'm a product of a single parent. And my mom at a point was that, is it this writing? At a point I wanted to give up. And I want to say a big shout out to Miss Sarah Kerele and the Fresfoundation. They really helped me a lot. At a point that she knew when I was little, I would write, my mom would throw away, I would continue writing. She would throw it away again, I'll continue writing. That drive should always be there in your life. Don't just channel it to just sit at home and wait for someone to bring you money, or try. Be productive in the society. You can conquer, you can do it. Just have that drive. Thank you.
Just have that drive. Try. Thank you, Miss Sharon. It's been a wonderful time with you. And I know Sharon is telling everybody out there, especially the girl child, she added another part to the story of her life, which you will read soon in her book. I am a product of a single mother, and I'm still. But without all of these challenges, I am in pursuit of my dream. I am in pursuit of education, and I believe I can be successful in life. That has been the story of Sharon, and this can also be the story of many girl child, many students out there. If the Michael Kayode Ojo Fresfoundation essay competition could do this with Sharon, we believe there are several other Sharons out there that their dreams can be revived through this process. Again, I say thank you.
Sorry, sir.
Oh,
I want to say a big shout out to my mom.
okay.
Mommy, I love you. Mrs. Olufunke Adedokun Fashola, you are the best. You have done it for me. You've taken care of me. And I hope that I will also take care of you too. You are the best, Mommy. God, I love you so much.
On that note, would like to take a break. Again, I want to tell you, please continue. Tell a friend, tell a family that we are still online. Follow us, share this page. There's still another session coming. The Fresfoundation story continue. Thank you. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you. And tell mommy that we are proud of her too. And we say a big shout out to mommy and all other mommies out there who are actually believing that their girl child can make success in life. Thank you very much. We are back. Thank you for staying tuned and thank you for holding forth. And we are also continuing with our stories around the Fresfoundation and Michael Kayode Ojo Education Reforms Movement projects. And we've had this session Mrs. or Miss Olarogun Omotayo, a teacher, a public primary school teacher, and Miss Sharon Olusegun, the winner of the first FMKO essay competition 2022. She won the senior category. Our third history is around a school. The Michael Kayode Ojo Education Reforms Movement and Fresfoundation collaborates with schools, takes up projects directly with school. And the school that we are going to share the story this afternoon is very, very peculiar. The school has different peculiarity. Before we go into this story of the collaboration between the First F and Tina Children Academy, before we discuss, I want us to meet with the head of the school head of this academy. Please, sir, can we meet with you, sir?
Thank you very much.
Yes.
My name is Mr. Orewumi Glover. This is a peculiar school.
Yeah.
It's a peculiar school in the sense when we started it, we have objective of helping the poor. So we never emphasize wearing uniform. We never emphasize you have a mode of shoe. So some of the pupils come with another shoe. In fact, very funny. We base it at just make your child available. When the child comes, we teach them, we encourage them, we send them home. Later, the kindergartens, they started coming. They said they can keep their children with us. We said, okay, because we need helping hands, that they should be paying a token an amount, very small amount. So some of them will say, okay, we'll pay for 1 week because it was so small.
How much is that?
50 naira.
50 naira. All right.
It looks so funny. So they will just come and say, let me pay for 3-4 days. Just put it down. That's so cheap. They will tell us that it's so cheap because our objective is to pass across knowledge, to impart knowledge, not only morally, but academically, and to be sound in social relation. We try to put the thing across to them and make them to know that the little girl there, the little boy there, they are your brothers. They are your brothers and you should be tolerant. In the area we started with, most of them are Muslim. We are Christian. We made them to see that we are brothers keeper. That you should tolerate the next person to you. Everybody has his own objective in life and has his own religion. We should accept each other. We are serving the same God. So the spirit goes to all of them that we should take everybody to be our brother. We pass the spirit into them. We teach them languages. We teach them moral instruction. We need them to understand that there are a lot you can do even when there is no money. When the population was increasing, there are some big schools around that started coming because they thought the population want to come and sell form to them. Then I told them, you cannot sell form to these pupils because they can't afford it. They brought the form, they have to come and take away the forms. They took the forms away because they cannot. Then they said, we are going to do a lesson that let the children be coming, we are not going to collect money. I said, okay, let them go. When they went there, they said they are going to get uniform. They are going to give them free uniform. After 2 weeks, the children came back. Why? You have to get them pencil, get them a eraser, get them pen, get them a size book, get them all that they need because they can't afford it. When during the course of our interaction, we came across MKO.
Before we get there, sir, we are going to get to how you came in touch with the MKO Foundation. the Fresfoundation and the MKO Education Reforms Movement. Before we get there, I want you to elaborate more. Describe the area where the Tina Children Academy is for that. You have mentioned some of the challenges that the school began to face early. Now you have started along that line. You have mentioned the vision of this school, and we applaud this. It's not just about what the 4 walls of education is all about, the mathematics, English. You brought in different things that every kid should know, and that's very, very good. So I want you to push this further a bit before we begin to know how the MKO were introduced and how they came in. We want to briefly, sir, what were the peculiar challenges as you began to move on, the peculiar challenges the school started facing, all the needs of the school, being that you were not actually collecting any school fees and the like?
We discovered that actually, when we started, we were facing the problem of financing and manpower, because to employ teachers, you must pay them well. No matter what you explain to them, we are this like a charity kind of thing we are doing. People want to take something home. But one of serious problem we face is also the parents. The parents want a written result, a written something, because most of the things we pass across to them is thing that changes the character of the student. Not actually writing 1, 2. That's the first thing. We need them to understand that it is knowing what changes life. That's education. That a child should know what to do when you come back from school, you remove your socks. A child should know how to wear the shoe, not to put the left in the right. A child should know how to talk to an elder. He should know how to accept people, how to address people. When we pass this across to the children, they will see changes in their character and the mode of development of the children, but they were not saying that to be education. They are not challenging us that we want to see where they write 1, 2, 3. A child of 1 year, when the time comes for the child to write, you see the improvement, how the child is able to handle pen and be able to do all this thing. That education stands from within. The child should have change of mode of behavior. We try to pass across, some remove the children, but later they discovered that we were doing the best thing we're supposed to do. They were counting on, is he able to count 1 to 100 when he cannot, when he doesn't even know what 1 means. He doesn't know that if he sell a thing, it's in primary 2, but when he sell a thing of 20 naira, he doesn't know he has to collect 30 naira. We made the thing practical today. Let the child have the question of what he can practice. Let the child be able to handle things, let be able to speak correctly what he really meant. When we started passing that, some were not buying our idea, but we persisted. But by the time we now told them, okay, we will do it the way you want, but take patience with us, you will see the result. Those that waited, at times we will have about 20 people pupils. The 20, about 15 of them will go. Part will remain. The part that remain, they start seeing changes in their life outside, either in buying things or in discussion or in saying some things. We introduce poems, we introduce songs, rhymes, and all the rest. We use their school to compose songs, sang the songs to them, and they have never heard about the song before. We compose it and taught the student that we are children of Tina School. We are this, we are that we are proud of our school. When we taught them all those things, they went home and taught their parents. They were very happy. They were very happy. We made them to be happy and to be proud of the school where they belong.
Thank you very much, sir, for that. And what we deduce from it is most of the challenges we had at the beginning was finance related, and the understanding of the parents based on what they conceive as education and the mode of education we are trying to pass across to the people. And you had cases for manpower and all sorts. I believe some of these things have begun to sort themselves out. Then let's get to where we began to get solution from and how we began to collaborate with the Fresfoundation and the MKO Education Reforms Movement.
Thank you very much, sir. You see, just one day, something just happened. A call came in. It was a friend of my daughter. And today I just called. He said, do you know any school that we can come in to assist and give them some books? And I said, my dad is running a school, but it's a different kind of school. He said,
Different kind of
school. He said, okay, can I get to know him? He said, of course. Then we just want to distribute some books and give it to them. I said, who is doing that disease? Is it from the government? He said, no. He said, MKO. MKO, he said, yes. I said, okay. You can send them. He gave up phone number and everything. That's how he came. He came, he brought a lot of books, printed the name of the establishment on it, and all the rest. Then, in fact, I was surprised the kind of pen that was given them. These children have not used such a pen before. An executive pen. You know, some of them said they go to their mother has to collect the pen and buy a new. I know. That this one is too big for you to use. So they got all those things. They took them home. They were very happy. And in fact, because of it, a lot of pupils were coming in and we were getting at them. They will now explain to them, say, how can we help you? At that time when we were using, it was only roof, no wall. The whole place was open. We were writing with chalk inside some plan and some on the wall. We write on the wall for the student to copy. So they were managing it. We buy a packet of chalk and right there. It was then that they saw that we need marker board, we need marker pen, we need books, we need a lot of things. So one afternoon they just visited us. All these things were supplied to the pupils. The pupils were very happy. Those that were not in the school that day, their mother came back that they want to collect work for their school. They are available. They said, who are the people? Is it Lagos State government? We said no. It is not. It's an individual that has taken it upon himself. He said, what is his name? We told him that FK, a Fresfoundation. So we gave it to them. Till today, if you get there now, those who have been with us, they can't forget that name. Some of them had it from the people that benefited that have left, but they can't forget it that there is a man called MKO. They can't still forget it. It is written in their hearts, and it helped us a lot. And in fact, we were very happy. That day they came. They didn't only give books, they even give money to finance to support some of the little things we want them to even do to support the school. So they came again the other day. They came with PVC, build up the wall because there was no wall around the place. We only roof it and let it open. So their wall, it was walled and things were put in order. So when we flood the place and doing everything, it encouraged more parents to come. And today we're happy at what MKO is actually doing.
What we have heard from Mr. Grover is that the MKO Education Reforms Movement and the Fresfoundation has aided the growth of the school in different ways. Supplies of books, education materials, and educational utilities within the school, whiteboards, marker pens, and the likes. And beyond that, the MKO Education Reforms Project and the Fresfoundation were able to give proper infrastructure to the school. The school is now properly set as a formal school, and that's beautiful. This is the Tina Children Academy story. Sir, how has it been since all of this has begun? How has the story been for you and the school management, the experience now with the parents and the likes? Now you have an infrastructure that could be called a school system. You have all that you need basically for educational purposes, and you are still retaining and maintaining your educational mode. How has it been? Has it achieved some level of growth? Is there increase of pupil, or what has been the experience been since?
Yes, it has become a wonderful experience. It's wonderful in that the idea of the parents have changed. The performance of the children have been so encouraging to the parents. It has been so encouraging that some students have even gone out to secondary schools.
Mm.
In fact, they've gone to secondary school and they were performing excellently well. Most of them that went to other schools, that the parents say they have acquired, because most of the parents, either their father has lost their job, or they sack the father, they sack their mother, and there is no way out. So they have the children to sit at home. When they were able to rise again to be able to take the children to school, the schools they take them to, they were even giving them double promotion. And in fact, they were surprised that which school that this child is, do you tell us that is going? They said Tina Children Academy. They said that small school. They have taught them to this level. They were so surprised at the achievement we are able to acquire through the effort we have been putting into the children. And they have encouraged us to put more effort. In fact, a lot of them are coming and telling us we should expand the place. We said, by God's grace, we will try as much as possible to give that this third term, we will do some expansion, which will give more place to the pupils. And we were very happy at the achievement. It's a persistence. Persistence.
That's what we want to tell the world. Tina Children Academy presently need expansion. A lot of growth is happening in that rural area. May I ask, how much are the kids paying and the parents paying presently?
Presently, they are paying 100 naira.
100 naira daily. So, Tina Children Academy, based where? Where are you based, sir?
At Egon.
Egon area of Limosho local government area. They are still paying 100 naira per day. Mm-hmm. And how many pupils do you have presently?
Presently, we have 30.
They have 30 pupils, and there is a need for expansion. The infrastructure that has been provided needs expansion. They are getting the result. The parents are seeing their effort. The parents are seeing and understanding what education is all about. This has been the labor of the Fresfoundation and the MK Education Reforms Movement with Tina Children Academy. We believe we can do more. We believe we can do more with Tina Children Academy with your support. And this is a call out to everyone out there. There's a need for infrastructural expansion for this school. They believe that with this infrastructure, more kids will come and more parents will be their kids, and they will have their own problems, economical issues solved, and they will give a better future to their world. Please remember this. You can support Tina Children Academy through the Fresfoundation at any given time, and we will continue to achieve this labor of pushing education into the rural areas, into the grassroots at every level together. It's nice talking with you, sir. It's been a good time with you, Mr. Glover. And we say at Fresfoundation that continue, persistent, you will get there. And we applaud you for all your effort, all that you have been doing, all the teachers that are laboring with you. We applaud your effort, and we say kudos to all you are doing. And we believe somebody has had us. We believe Nigeria has had us. The old world has had us, and we believe very soon that expansion will happen.
Amen.
In Tina Children Academy. And there are many Tina Children Academy there. There are many schools that are in the grassroots. They are not collecting. They are helping the parents, and they are giving good quality education to children. We say support them at Fresfoundation. Give them the needed support, and Nigeria will be made better. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
To our viewers, we say thank you for staying tuned with us. It has been an interactive live session of the Fundamental Right to Education Support Foundation and the Michael Kayode Ojo Education Reforms Movement. This is a movement towards advocating for quality education in Nigeria and in Africa at large. Thank you for staying tuned. And we believe that you continue to share this broadcast, you continue to like our page and follow us. Together we can do more and we can achieve greater strides. Again, I am Babatunde Smith and I've been your privileged host. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for coming around.
Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you for your work. Continue.